Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I am the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and then I give you guys those messages to see what you guys need to be aware of, what's currently going down in the energy. And yeah, okay, I hope you guys are doing amazing today. We just started the first day of October. Spooky season is happening and I love it so much. Okay, maybe you guys are my Halloween lovers as well. Okay, we know we fall into that category of mystics and stuff like that, so a lot of times people of that, you know, of that category really like Halloween. So maybe you guys are really enjoying this season. Okay, a lot about Libra season is coming into play, so there's a lot of things balancing out within the energy. Okay, you're receiving a lot of karmic justice. All right, a lot of things right now are playing out in your favor. All right, you guys have been very obedient is what I'm hearing. You guys have been very, very obedient to the divine, and this is why the divine is giving you some sort of relief or some sort of blessing that involves a relief of an injustice that you guys could have experienced. Okay, we have trust. Yeah, trust in the divine right now, because the divine's really leading you guys. All right, the divine is leading you guys out of a cycle here. Okay, I feel like you guys have been really I'm getting this energy of like going through a metamorphosis, okay, being in your shell, okay, but coming out of it. Okay, you're almost like you're in like a safety net, like the divine's giving you like a safety net here. Okay, you're in a bubble, a protected bubble here. All right, and I feel like you have a lot of people trying to like nest in what you guys are creating. All right, so I feel like this is why you guys are in this kind of stance. You're in this protective stance here, and I feel like it's because you guys have really dealt with a lot of people very much so eyeing what you do, eyeing your I don't know why, your curriculum. Okay, eyeing certain things about you and wanting to like place their own intentions on you. Okay, a lot of people do want to burst this bubble, but I feel like you have to trust in whatever is shifting here for you guys. All right, yeah, use discernment. Okay, I feel like it's all about your discernment right now. All right, if you feel like there's illusions or there's certain things that were kind of clouding up your essence or clouding up your mind, okay, I feel like that's coming to a completion. Okay, you're going to be a lot more balanced. Okay, there's going to be this energy of like seeing through illusions. Okay, you're going to be able to see through a lot more illusions as these moon cycles phase out. All right, some people who were kind of intending on bursting your bubble or intending on kind of stopping your growth here. All right, what else? Yeah, attraction. All right, whatever you guys have attracted here, yeah, you've come to a realization that you guys are the key to something here. You guys are the key to a new beginning. You guys are the key to opening a portal, an access portal to higher knowledge, higher wisdom here. All right, and I feel like Spirit is opening this up for you and showing you a different version of a certain situation. All right, so you guys can add more charisma to a certain thing. Maybe you guys have been feeling dull, feeling a little bit lifeless. I feel like things are finally balancing out in your energy this Libra season, and things are going to start to be more fair. All right, you're going to feel like things are more fair, more like there's more accountability to be made here. All right, in certain situations people are going to have to take accountability. The divine is saying they have no other choice. Okay, so people who have been lacking accountability in certain situations, trying to do a lot of things, I'm hearing like hitting below the belt, doing things to kind of wear and tear your energy, they're going to have to take accountability for this. Okay, but yeah, whatever you guys are attracting, a lot of it has to do with your discernment. All right, you trusting in yourself, you trusting in what the divine has for you. All right, and this is giving you a lot of stability. All right, people also see that your discernment your discernment attracts a lot of it attracts a lot of people towards you, okay, because of how discerning you are and how you're able to phase out certain things in your life. People see you as like curse breakers, okay, people who can close out cycles. All right, people who have a lot of stability. You're really well rooted in your stability here. All right, I'm getting like your spiritual stability is very intact as well. Like people want to burst your bubble, but you use the right discernment to get yourself out of cloudy situations, get yourself out of distorted energies, get yourself out of illusions that cause you to feel unbalanced. Okay, because you guys go through these realization periods, and I feel like the divine has a lot to do with that. Okay, so you guys are attracting a lot. All right, through your discernment with certain things, through you trusting in the divine, you're attracting what is meant for you. All right, so you guys are on track with something here. All right, and you guys are like the key to opening something here is what I'm getting. All right, very, very positive energy, I must say. All right, let's get more into this message. What else, Holy Spirit, for this message for the collective? thinking? Okay, so I'm getting you have people in your energy right now who are really desiring you. Okay, your energy is really attracting a lot. All right, wow, you're attracting a soulmate. All right, so you have a soulmate who's thinking of you, thinking of the divine feminine. All right, or can see you as a soulmate in some type of way. Now we have to be mindful here. Okay, this is where the discernment comes in. Is this the karmic soulmate who you've learned a lesson from already, who wants to come back into your energy because they see how stable you are, and they feel unstable, and they feel a lack of balance here, so they're desiring you. You have to be mindful of this. Okay, someone could be missing you for wrong intent. Okay, so you have to trust in the situation. Clarify thinking. Stress. Yeah, someone's very, very stressed out right now because you were their umbrella of protection. You see this umbrella here? I'm getting that you guys were someone's sort of umbrella of protection. All right, the way that you use discernment through situations gets you out of very tough cycles, and I feel like someone here is still actively in a tough cycle here. They're still having to undo some sort of karmic debt or learn some sort of karmic lesson here. So I feel like this is why there's a lot of tense energy around this person. All right, they could be fighting with a lot of people, or they could be trying to get you into an energy of wanting you to argue with them. Okay, wanting to bait you into fighting with them here. All right, be mindful that a lot of Libra season has to do with justice. Okay, so a lot of people who are desiring you or missing you or just wanting to get into your energy, they're very stressed out about their karmic justice playing out, because if they're the ones on the wrong side of karma, they're obviously going to get their karmic debt. Okay, and so these are a lot of people who are very upset, all right, because of the discernment you've had to change certain things, all right, to block certain people out of your energy. Yeah, there's people stressed out, or a soulmate who's stressed out because they're feeling like their fears are coming to light here. They're feeling rejected here. Okay, maybe because you guys aren't focused on them. You're not preoccupied on this energy. You've walked away, you moved on, or you're doing something else that is reclaiming back your energy. All right, they don't feel your energy anymore. Yeah, this person wants to chase you. All right, the color purple could be significant. Maybe you guys are seeing purple flowers. Okay, but I'm getting your resilience has someone very attracted to you. All right, they're stressed out here. There's a lot of turbulence over who's chasing who, over being on a pursuit towards you. Yeah, a past life lesson here. I feel like someone's really thinking about you heavily here. Okay, they're really stressed out. I feel like this could have been someone here who has to learn a karmic lesson about dealing with this abandonment issue. Okay, maybe they wanted you to chase them. All right, maybe they had some sort of toxic behavior habits when it came to dating, and they thought that they would feel more validated if you guys were pursuing them. All right, broken. All right, so someone is, yeah, I'm getting like someone on the pursuit to try to chase something here. I feel like someone here, like an illusion has been shattered. Okay, I'm getting more so this illusion has been shattered. You guys are no longer chasing broken promises. All right, you had someone who was here doing this kind of mental manipulation, these mind games here. Okay, like I said, this could be a karmic lesson, so you have to use your discernment on who this is. That wanted you to feel shattered. Okay, they wanted you to feel like you had to constantly keep chasing them for, you know, it was wear and tear your own energy. Okay, there's someone here who's wearing tearing your own energy. I'm hearing Chasing Pavements by Adele. All right, should I give up or should I keep on chasing pavements? This was a karmic cycle here. All right, use your discernment to get out of the cycle here of someone wanting you to chase broken promises, chase empty relationships, certain things like that. All right, yeah, there's a lot of trickery and deception involved here, wanting you to be in some sort of foggy mindset. You see, this is where the discernment comes in. All right, someone was very elusive. All right, people are recognizing that they were being very deceptive towards you guys. Okay, they wanted to leave you in this fog, narcissistic fog. All right, they wanted you guys to not have discernment to look into things. Okay, so you can attract what you truly desire, attract high-end people that are for your good, for your highest good. All right, people who will be there for you, people who won't have these predetermined factors, all right, of trying to make you chase them so they feel validated or their ego feels fluffed or whatever it is. Okay, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are very much so attached to you in some type of way. Like, you have this energy of people really like eyeing you. All right, these people are eyeing you like heavily here. The evil eye could be significant, so maybe you guys want to cleanse your energy. All right, because you guys have a really strong intuition. All right, 9:33 on my timer. Your intuition is leading you towards your inner knowing. All right, yeah, you have pushed away something here. All right, but you escaping this perspective, this broken perspective here, this is bringing you into a new beginning of justice. Okay, I'm really getting that energy. You're really realizing the karmic patterns that I feel like someone was trying to put you in, or people were trying to put you in, because these could be past life soulmates, like plural, like these could be people who you had to close out cycles with, okay, friends, family, whatever. 10:01 on my timer, that we're in this karmic pattern, this behavioral pattern of always trying to invalidate you so you would chase after them for your approval. All right, but that was a lot of people were very dishonest with you. People were very deceptive with you. People never wanted to give you your justice because they liked the idea of you coming back to them or you chasing them for their own toxic mentalities. All right, but you're not doing that. All right, you aren't. You're chasing your own dreams, you're chasing your own life, and you have a lot of people who are very much so missing you. All right, they know that they played a factor in making you guys basically close out a cycle here. All right, yeah, trying to play God in your life, trying to manipulate this divine feminine energy. All right, a lot of illusions, a lot of trickery here. I'm telling you, these soulmates here, or a soulmate here, they know they played a part in trying to alter your life decisions, try to make you chase empty promises and certain things like that. I'm getting that you have to trust your discernment at this time because your discernment is actually at all-time high. All right, you had a lot of people involved with being flying monkeys here to attack your occupation. All right, maybe through divination. Someone could do some sort of divination spying on you guys, or they had a bunch of people trying to get divination readings on you guys. Ritual and lust. Yeah, these people were in very lustful energy, so they kept on doing these ritualistic things here out of trying to obtain some sort of things through lust. Okay, this was like fast action. All right, they wanted you to quickly come to them. Okay, I'm hearing come to me spells. People could have been doing come to me spells. Okay, they wanted you to come to them. All right, they felt more entitled to you guys coming towards them here. All right, but someone has been doing some sort of ritual here, okay, to make you guys come towards them. All right, but yeah, you've moved on. All right, you said bye-bye, sayonara. All right, so you're moving on from this kind of ritualistic pattern here. All right, yeah, someone knows that you're on the pathway to justice here. You're an earth angel. All right, so you're gonna get what you attract. All right, you are an earth angel, so what you attract is that level of frequency here. All right, stress. Yeah, someone is going to be very, very stressed over expecting something here. They expect something to come to an end here, whether it's a relationship with them, whether it's a karmic pattern. Okay, they cannot have their ego validated by you chasing them. They know that that's a no-go. All right, yeah, and they're expecting you guys to move forward and move on here, and this could be causing some stress, some worry, some anxiety for someone here. All right, because of what they've ritualistically been doing here. All right, yeah, there's a transition happening with the twin flame energy. All right, so there is some sort of transformation happening here. All right, there's a transition in the twin flame journey is what I'm hearing here. All right, no longer being in this pursuit of toxicity here. Yeah, there's been a lot of illusions over what you're manifesting, you guys. Clarify chasing. Yeah, chasing a false narrative. They wanted you to be in a toxic pursuit to chase some sort of false narrative here. All right, but your chakra, you're in balance with what you guys have been properly manifesting. Okay, what you guys have been attracting. Like, you don't chase, you attract. So I'm heavily picking up a divine feminine kind of energy, and this is energies here. Okay, this is man or female, male or female. This is masculine or feminine energy. All right, so any gender could match up with the divine feminine or the divine masculine. But yeah, so a false narrative by an opposition here. So someone created some sort of false narrative here. All right, yeah, this opposition. Okay, so people who are opposing you with false narratives, that's happening. There's a major shift happening here. All right, a lot of people were opposing you, making you out to seem like you guys were toxic, and I feel like you guys have gained so much resilience by being treated this way. All right, we have imprisonment. Yeah, so someone was trying to like lock you down. All right, but in a negative way. They wanted you to be in this constant mental imprisonment to chase toxic habits. All right, with these false narratives here. All right, but I'm getting this as a major change that's happening here. All right, why is broken here? Wow, so divine masculine here I feel like was involved in believing a false narrative here. Yeah. All right, so the illusion has been shattered. Okay, someone can see something clearly here. Okay, and this could also be someone was creating a false illusion around a divine masculine. So let's clarify divine masculine. Rising star obsession. Yeah. All right, someone is obsessed with someone's glow up. Okay, obsessed with you coming into the limelight, obsessed with you receiving some sort of spotlight. Okay, I'm getting like all eyes on you. All right, I don't know why I'm hearing all eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. So these people were in the circus act. Okay, they wanted you to be stuck in this karmic pattern of chasing this circus mentality, and you're not for the nonsense. Okay, you're not for the nonsense here. All right, and yeah, I'm getting like you guys are actually receiving real love. Okay, real pure intentions, people who are pure-hearted with actual love towards you, and it has someone behind the scenes fuming over this. All right, because what they wanted, their goal was that you wouldn't realize your own love for yourself. You wouldn't have the self-love to actually attract what is truly meant for you. They wanted you to be in this toxic mentality where you felt, where basically you wore and tore in your energy, and you kept on doubting and making yourself feel like you weren't worthy of things. All right, when it's the other way around. Okay, so like I said, this deception energy. Someone was very deceptively acting a certain way to kind of play with your emotions, tug on your emotions, make you feel like you weren't worthy of certain relationships or people that would actually be there for you. Okay, and I'm getting you've closed out the cycle. You've used the proper discernment. All right, and this major change that's happening has you really kind of looking very, very looking good, but also just like I'm getting like your aura, like people are really magnetized towards your aura because you're really being seen as a star. Okay, you're really being seen as someone who can break through illusions. Okay, like I said in the beginning, people are very attracted to your energy because your energy uses the proper discernment in situations. You trust what your intuition tells you, and this allows you to have access to higher wisdom. And this higher wisdom, it's like your higher self leads you out of certain situations, and people are very like they're very attracted to that. Okay, I heard a door, I heard allure. Okay, so whatever it is, someone was wanting you to chase broken promises, empty promises. I feel like this has someone actually, like the roles are flipping, and someone actually has a lot of obsession towards you because you didn't fall into that. You use the proper discernment to get out of that kind of mentality. Like you've healed from something here. All right, yeah, if you want peace, prepare for war. All right, so you have to go to war for this. Basically, you had to realize, like, you had to go through a spiritual warfare to receive this kind of enlightenment here. All right, yeah, you had people here who wanted to pierce through your heart. Okay, mockery and attempt to disguise their fear. These people are very fearful of you guys leaving them behind. I'm getting people very codependent on your energy, so they wanted to slice through your heart so that you guys would feel heartbroken and not and just be bound to them through toxic heartbreak and betrayals and certain things like that. Yeah, you burn. I can't make this up. They're fearful because you burn these bridges. All right, you're not holding on to this resentment. They wanted you not to let go. That was how they can still have access to your energy. If you didn't let go and release them and didn't hold grudges, they would still have some sort of hold over you. All right, energetically through a karmic bond. All right, of coming in hot. Yeah, I feel like you guys are like, I'm telling you, you guys are like on the rise. Okay, something about your energy, it's like you burned a bridge and now you're like, hey, I'm here, like, you know. And I feel like this is like not an energy of like you being held down by karmic influences. Now you're like in this energy of like, I'm me, I am no longer tied to karmic patterns or karmic looping. Like this is the energy of like you really being seen as someone like, yeah, hot commodity. Okay, you're like, I'm here, whatever. We have tea time. Yeah, you guys are also, I feel like you guys have been like really like upping your protection here. All right, doing something to calm your mind, body. All right, because you're in harmony with what's coming in for you guys. Yeah, all right, you may need to travel. All right, or there may be something about traveling at a distance here. All right, to receive or to go through some sort of energetic upgrade, energetic shift. What else? Yeah. Okay, I'm telling you, so this could be your twin flame, or this could be someone connected to you guys, or whatever you want to call it. They're in an ocean of suffering. All right, they're in a lot of rage and confusion right now. They're very, very confused here. All right, and they're also disguising their fear by trying to mock you guys, trying to mimic you guys. All right, because they feel powerless. All right, they were very ignorant in what they were doing here. There's their own toxic behavioral patterns. Okay, this person is going through a spiritual unaliving, so they're going through like they have to go through this fire. All right, you guys have to go through the trials and tribulations, so they have to as well. All right, and this person I feel like could be overwhelmed with their emotions right now. All right, they're struggling with anger, grief, a lot of those things. Maybe you guys could be picking up on that energy, so be mindful of clearing out that energy. What else? Yeah, because I feel like they're confused here on how you were able to gain a new perspective on something. They didn't expect you to, it's like to get out of some sort of, to escape some sort of like karmic pattern, karmic loop. All right, you guys were able to reflect on a situation and take a pause to move forward and release something here, because you're tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. All right, so people are seeing you as truly like a starseed. All right, it's like I'm almost getting like you're such a strong healer that your frequency, it just shows that you guys are a star. Like the world, And I don't want to say like you're the center of the universe in like an egotistical way, but it almost is like you control your reality. So a lot of things that you guys are creating here has you tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. All right. And people are really like, really honestly very shocked. And there's a lot of fearfulness because they had so much entitlement to the energy that they expected like this toxicity to bring you guys back and make you guys still feel like you needed their validation, or you need to keep on being tied down to them or stuck to them or whatever. But it's actually like the other way around. Like they need your energy, and so they're trying to really, they're really angry, all right, that you're burning these bridges and you're not looking back. Yeah, mystical cat. All right, you're following your intuition. You're a divine being. All right, fortune wards off evil. Yeah, you're very fortunate. All right, because you tapped into the infinite flow. You've released and let go of things that were simultaneously keeping you stuck. All right, whether it's people, whether it's habits, whether it's toxic mind patterns, whatever it is. Yeah, and someone's on the outside looking in. They feel like they're outside of what you guys have been manifesting, creating here. All right, and they feel like, yeah, private property. So you guys can be very private people. People feel like you are very private with your manifestations, with your with what you guys create here. All right, but that's for a reason. I feel like it's because you guys are you're trying to release a lot of these karmic energies, and it's hard when it's not when you release these karmic energies. If they keep on trying to flock back to you and try to attach negative toxic cords to you, it's going to be more difficult for you guys to receive your karmic justice. Okay, but hope does not stop the wheel from turning. So these people are definitely on the outside looking in. They know they're getting their karma. All right, they know that the scales are balancing out for you guys. Okay, and yeah, they were playing mind games with you. All right, these mind games that they're playing with you, attempts to disempower you, intimidate you, trying to influence you. These people had a lot of narcissistic personality disorders. You dealt with people with a lot of, you had to learn that certain lesson to use discernment on who, I'm getting like you had to really kind of learn through narcissistic abuse who you really are. All right, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise. So you had to learn through that, being broken down, being treated a certain way, to realize who you really are. All right, how powerful you really are. All right, and how they're powerless to who you are. Okay, but they were trying to play checkers while you were playing chess. Okay, but spirit guides are your shield here. All right, so they were playing games with you. They didn't realize how spiritually protected you are. All right, how tapped into the universe you are. All right, closing out this cycle has really put a lot of perspective into a lot of people, and they're very fearful. All right, because you ascended to the highest level of existence. So you guys are like truly like divine. Like you guys have ascended so far that like your energetic barrier is just true. It just, your aura just oozes like divinity. Okay, and we have phases of the moon. So someone could have been doing something in the phases of the moon cycles here without recognizing the dangers of what they were doing. Someone was trying to do a lot of deception through moon magic. All right, phases of the moon, they were trying to do spell work, or they're trying to maybe kind of feed off your mystical energy. All right, but we have, watch out for the signs. The universe is guiding you in the right direction. So these people were going the wrong way by doing this. All right, they were not adhering to signs. Meanwhile, you guys were getting the right decisions or the right signs to go on the right path. All right, because the universe was guiding you in the right direction. Yeah, I can't make this up. To cut through these illusions, through this confusion by using your discernment. You watch out for the signs here. All right, so you use your intuition. All right, it gave you clarity for certain things. You have a lot of foresight, and that's the thing. A lot of these people don't have the foresight that you have. You have access to a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of divinity. Okay, a lot of divine wisdom here that helps you realize. Okay, you come to a lot of realizations through a lot of situations, and this is why you're able to cut through the confusion. Okay, the deception, the trickery. All right, and someone has to be eye to eye with their demons within. All right, also you cut through the confusion because you guys went eye to eye with your demons within. All right, you focused on going within and really kind of conquering those demons, conquering those shadow elements, dealing with shallow people. Yeah, so you dealt with a lot of superficial, shallow people here. All right, and it's okay to start over. All right, you guys are the Phoenix Rising. You guys are going through a reinvention of yourself, a rebirth of yourself, and this is what the divine wanted for you guys to do all along. What else, Holy Spirit? Stay in your lane. Yeah, I'm getting these people are suffering. All right, they're going through a lot of mental grief. All right, they're struggling here because they didn't stay in their lane. All right, they didn't adhere to the warning signs. They weren't cautious about what they were doing here. All right, they don't have the divine access, wisdom here. They want to take your energetic essence, your good luck, your fortune, whatever, but because they don't want to stay in their lane, all right? They don't want to stay in their own lane here, all right? But I see that you guys are staying in your lane and you're taking a step back from these energies, and they're very confused. They're in a lot of confusion right now. All right, we have black square. All right. What else? Trauma bond. Yeah, I'm telling you, these people wanted to trauma bond to your good fortune, you being a starseed. All right, they want to trauma bond to what you have. It's like they play mind games on you because they know in reality you're truly the one who is going further, all right, in certain situations, okay, because you can break through patterns, break through loops, all right, and they want to keep your heart like in lockdown. They want to keep your heart like, they try to mock you, they try to do things because they're fearful of you breaking those chains, of you being a chain breaker, all right? And by you staying in your lane and burning bridges with people here who have tried to create trauma bonds with you for certain instances, all right, that has allowed you to take care of yourself and basically ascend to a higher level, all right? And these people were trying to, they were trying to like piggyback. Now they're trying to piggyback off of you guys. Yeah, shadow. All right, I'm telling you, you guys have really done a lot of shadow work, okay? You guys have really focused on your shadow side, all right? There's a lot of black here. I feel like you, like, I heard blackout. I don't know if that's significant. Something about like wanting you to, it's like someone was trying to turn off everything for you. Like turn off, someone has been trying to do this to trauma bond to your energy. Turn off things going on in your life. It's like they wanted you to be stuck in some sort of karmic pattern, all right? But yeah, you guys are legends here, all right? And someone is a, yeah, this vampiric energy, they're very jealous here. They're jealous that you guys, like, I'm hearing go the distance, okay? She's going the distance, okay? What is it, what are the lyrics where it's like, she's going the distance, she's going for a speed, she's she's racing, pacing, something, I don't know, but no, with the cup, I don't know why I just heard with the cup, but like, it's like you have the cup, like you have the like the medal, okay? It's like you're seen as a legend here, okay, in certain ways, because you have achieved something here. You know, like when they get those, like, it's like, what are they called? But it's like those like huge like golden cups like this, all right, when they win things. It's kind of like that. Like I feel like you're like, you have golden opportunities, okay? You're in a very golden energy, all right, because of you guys actually like listening to what the universe has for you guys, okay? You've been doing exactly what the universe wants you to, all right? And this is why you guys are receiving what you deserve, okay? We have stay in your lane. Yeah, mind your own damn business, okay? These people don't want to mind their own damn business. They're too occupied in your lane, all right? Trying to trauma bond to you, okay? Trying to keep your heart all locked up and stuff, okay? And that's just not, we're not down for that. All right, we have trauma bond. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that person, dang, okay, so someone could have been playing mind games with you, all right, to make it seem like they're your twin flame, all right, or they wanted to play games with you here, all right, to act as if they're your twin flame. But we have, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that person is not your twin flame. Get out while you can. This is codependency at its most toxic. You may find comfort in old familiar wounds, but resist the temptation to make connections rooted in things that no longer serve your support or healing. Yeah, exactly. You have closed out a cycle of dealing with a trauma bond, all right? Someone who you could have thought was your twin flame, all right, but they were a lesson you had to learn. All right, as painful as it is, you had to escape some sort of karmic loop. All right, this person was never going to be what you needed, okay? Dang. The truth hurts, but it's real. All right, we have black square. Okay, apparently you're only down for doing bare minimum during an incredibly significant time to stand up and advocate for human rights. Drawing this card reminds you that your actions need not to be performative. They must be based in real knowledge and include follow through both online and in real life. You don't have to be on the front lines, but at this point in history, you can't be silent either. Yeah, I feel like you're not being silenced. You're not allowing this person to silence you, or you're not allowing a certain situation like to silence you. All right, you had to stitch up your heart on yourself by yourself. You really had to heal your heart. All right, and yeah, I'm getting it wasn't easy, okay? But this was an energy of like, maybe you guys grew up, you guys had some sort of trauma bond to accepting bare minimum, or accepting things that wouldn't allow you to change and break karmic patterns here, all right? But you really were being guided out of a situation for your highest good. Like the divine really knew that someone really wasn't like going to be for your best interest, okay? So yeah, I feel like you guys really had to, yeah. I'm getting, you really had to give it up to God. Okay, you really had to allow divine timing to take place here. All right, to cut through an illusion here. All right, because something was actually never going to be the best thing for you, even though as sad as that might be, it's just like the reality of it was like you were just going to keep on wearing and tearing your energy and keep on allowing things to take place that weren't actually what the divine actually wanted for you. All right, so you're being rerouted. Okay. All right. Okay. Shadow. We have deal with your demons before they deal with you. Yeah, this is exactly what you did. You've ascended. All right, you are like on the highest level of human existence because you've done so much shadow work that you have dealt with your demons. All right, this demonic energy, you have dealt with that. You have really cut through a lot of these demonic influences as well. Maybe you're dealing with a trauma bond of a person you thought was your twin flame, but really this was a codependent, toxic relationship pattern that you had to break. All right, that is true with the false flames. I've also researched, and I know with like the twin flame journey and all that stuff, a lot of times you meet the catalyst, which is a false flame, and you believe that they're actually your twin flame, but they're the ones who are actually supposed to teach you a lot of lessons on like breaking generational patterns that deal with codependency and toxicity. All right, and as sad as that may be, you could have, it's like the divine wanted to give you something and bless you with something even better, so they knew that you had to learn a really harsh lesson of like thinking like that person is gonna be like the real deal, the one and only. Like you really expected that person to be like your person, and I'm getting a lot of it had to do with a codependent attachment to the idea of a person. All right, maybe you guys want to look up limerence attachment to limerence and certain things like that, red string theory and certain things like that. That could help as well if you're dealing with that kind of energy as well. All right, because it could be very painful to really think that someone is the one and then realize a lot of times they were just a very valuable lesson in your life. Okay, so you could thank them actually because they really brought you to a new version of yourself. Okay, you really tapped into the divine, you really connected with the universe. All right, through this instance. Okay, through this deception, through this trickery. All right, through this deception that they're the only ones for you. Okay, they were devoted to you. All right, whatever this is. Okay, you're escaping that perspective here, you're releasing and moving on. This is healing. All right, good for you guys. You're actively healing from whatever codependent toxic attachment this was. All right, I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. Let me know down in the comments below if it did. Anything you know about me will be in the link in the description down below. Also, if you want to book a personal, link will be down in the description as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.